Hi friends, I'm Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead, and this video we're going to talk about making a personal inhaler. Now, a personal inhaler is something you put essential oils into, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a personal, just for you, essential oil blend for something that you want it to do for you or put you in some kind of a mood or just that you love. And it is something that you inhale. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to give you a recipe and that I'm going to just kind of make up for myself here, and I'm going to show you how to inhale out of it appropriately. All right, so what you're going to need is your inhaler. And by the way, you can get plastic ones on Amazon for really cheap, but I don't like plastic. So this is a metal one, which I love, and they come in different colors, and it's reusable. So the inside of it is glass and metal. It's not, there's nothing terribly bad, for the environment, and you can reuse it, and that's what I love about it. The other thing you're going to need is a cotton insert. And it looks like this. It's a little cotton cylinder, and it fits right into the inhaler. Here I've got a flat bowl. It's got a flat bottom, and this is where I'm going to put my drops of essential oil, and the insert soaks them up. And then we're going to go ahead and get this done. All right, so I did a video recently about essential oils to help with your weight loss strategies. We covered cravings and metabolism and dimpling / water retention / cellulite and some other issues. And these are the essential oils that we talked about in that video. So I'll go ahead and leave a link to it up in the, I'm pointing at where those little things flash up. I don't know what they're called. It's not bad. Not a YouTube expert, you guys. But I'll go ahead and leave a link there, and also in the description below, so you can open that up and find out a lot more about these essential oils. But I'm going to go ahead and do a little combination of all the different categories, because what I'm trying to make for myself is I want an inhaler that will give me energy, help me focus, and I want it to help curb my cravings for bad things and bad foods that I don't want to eat. So I'm trying to stay away from sugar and bread. And so this inhaler is going to help me to do that. And I would also like this blend to eventually turn into a massage oil, but that's down the road. So for right now, we're just going to talk about the inhaler. All right, so here I've got my insert. It's in the bottom of the bowl. So approximately, I like to put anywhere between 15 and 25 drops of essential oil into my insert. Okay, makes it pretty strong. They last about anywhere between 1 and 3 months, depending on how often you're using it and removing the cap, because every time you remove the cap, you're letting out the molecules of essential oil. And I'll show you the makeup of this in just a moment. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 drops of bergamot. Bergamot is refreshing. It's just very uplifting. It's a citrus, but it's green. It's kind of like got a green scent. So I really, really like bergamot. The other one I'm going to add is grapefruit. Grapefruit has a chemical called nootkatone in it that is very, very helpful for suppressing cravings and things like this, plus energy and happiness. The Latin name of grapefruit is Citrus paradisii. And what does that mean? Paradisii? It's like paradise. So there you go. Grapefruit makes you happy. I went ahead and I added in 2 drops of the grapefruit. And now I've got my next category of oils, and these are those that help with your water retention and support your urinary tract and the detoxification process through your urinary system. And I think I'm going to go ahead and choose cypress, and I'm going to add about 3 drops of cypress. Cypress is an evergreen essential oil, and it's very, very helpful for drying out fluids, and I just really love it. If you don't have cypress, You can also use another evergreen that's high in a chemical called pinene. There's A pinene and B pinene. They're both good. But any of the pines, the firs, the spruces, they're going to have that chemical. But I love cypress because it has a special affinity to the urinary tract system. All right, so next up are the Energizers. And I'm going to go ahead and add 1 drop of peppermint. Peppermint is extremely powerful. You don't need a whole lot, and it's wonderful. In fact, when I'm on really long car drives, I inhale peppermint straight from the bottle, just like that, and it just keeps you awake. It's much better than coffee, and it works. The next one I'm going to go ahead and add is rosemary. Now, I'm only going to add 1 drop of rosemary as well. Let's scoot this around and make sure we're soaking up all the oils in there. Okay. Alrighty. And then Craving Control again. These are really, really good for cravings. So I'm going to add some cinnamon bark. I'm going to add 2 drops. And I'm also going to add some ginger root, which really balances the whole thing out nicely. Ginger is one of those essential oils that blends really, really well with all of these categories: the citrus, the evergreens, the energizing, the mints and the herbs, the herbaceous scents, and also the spices. It is a spice. So anyway, I love ginger. We're going to go ahead and add 2 drops. There we go. And I'm just going to let this little insert soak up the essential oils. The bottom of this bowl evidently is not perfectly flat. It has a little dip in it, so just making sure my insert gets into that dip. Now, you want to wash your hands really well after working with essential oils, unless you're wearing a glove. Because certain essential oils can cause skin sensitivity. Now, I've been working with essential oils for a lot of years. I've never had any issues or problems, but I'm just saying this because people are all different, and you really should avoid putting essential oils directly on your skin. If you do, just wash your hands really well afterwards. All right, so let me show you the inhaler. It looks like this. It's like a little tube. It looks like a little lipstick tube, and you can carry it in your pocket, your purse, wherever. It's got a lid, and inside the lid you've got your insert part. It's like a little glass vial, and this is the base. And here, I'll put these so you can see the size-wise. And then you've got a cap, and the cap has holes in the top. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there are little holes, and it's those holes that let the aromatics out. And this part is just a little glass tube. So once you get your essential oils squared away and your insert is all soaked up well, then you just pop that insert right into the glass vial. Put your cap on right here. This gets inserted into the base. Push it down so it's in there really well, and then your cap goes on. Perfect. And over time, what'll happen is these essential oils will meld together and become a beautiful synergy. But in the meantime, they're all kind of separate on the insert. There's another way you can do this too that's actually better. What you can do is, if you know about your recipe ahead of time, you can actually make up a little stock blend of it and give the essential oils a chance to mix together over a period of 24 to 48 hours, and that's going to just make a beautiful synergy of them. It allows those chemical molecules to mix together nicely, and then you can just take that and add the number of drops that you want into your inhaler. So there you go. To use this, all you do is you take off the lid, hold your finger over one of your nostrils, breathe in deeply with the open nostril. I personally like to hold it for a moment, and I have to tell you, this combination of scents is beautiful. I think you're really going to like it a lot. And then you do the same thing on the other side. and then just enjoy it. And if you want to, you can do that a few more times. I usually tend to use my inhaler in threes. So I'll just switch off between nostrils 3 times, and that seems to do it for me. And then I put your lid on, and then you can store it however you want. It's a wonderful thing to have. I hope you enjoy this little personal inhaler demonstration, and I'll put a link to where you can get this kind on Amazon, which is really what I recommend because of the sustainability of the product instead of plastic, you know. Yeah, that's another topic for another day. I could just go on a rant about plastic, but I won't. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and have a really awesome day. By the way, I'm going to put a link to my course, Ditch the Drugstore. I'm an herbalist and an aromatherapist. I teach both. And in this course, which I put out a couple times a year only, what we do is we build your own personal home apothecary together, and we build it for you. So you'll notice that a lot of herbal courses, they tell you the recipes, they tell you what you need, and that's not perfect because all of our families are different and all of our needs are different. And so I help you decide what you need in your own home personal apothecary, and then I help you get it built out over a period of 6 to 8 weeks. And by the time that's done, you've got a plan, you're ready to go, and you know what to do in case something happens. All right, the wait list is open. I'll put a link to the wait list so you can get notified if you are interested in joining us in the next round. It's really exciting. You should just join the wait list anyway, because I do special trainings and things like that, and you're going to learn something just being on the wait list. All right, you guys, I will talk with you soon. I love you all, and have a great day.